at New York City's mayor. Hard to believe it, but the first month of the new year already gone. January 2026 is now in the books. That also means the first month of New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani also in the books. So let's look at how he's done. Start with this, arguably the mayor's first big test. That is the extreme cold and snowstorm that has battered the East Coast and making sure the most vulnerable are taken care of. As it stands right now, New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani said a total of 14 people have died outside during the dangerously cold weather. I highlight this because, according to report, the deaths are drawing scrutiny into Mamdani's use of a standard outreach strategy of asking homeless people if they need shelter and his reluctance to remove people off the street against their will, except as a last resort. So far, 825 people have been placed in shelters. 15 people have been forced off the streets. There's also the cleanup. Here's some reaction from that from actor Michael Rappaport.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This poor bastard ain't getting out until the spring. Look at this dirt a week after the snowstorm. Look at this dirty shit. Look at this. I don't know what this guy's gonna do. This guy, call your insurance company. Look at this dirt. Where's the mayor?
All right, obviously he wasn't too happy about the conditions there. Also, actress Deborah Messing got in the critique while sitting stuck in a cab, posting this to X. Sitting in a taxi trying to get to an appointment should have taken 20 minutes. We are an hour and 10 minutes and counting. The streets are a disaster. Hasn't snowed in 5 days and the streets still haven't been cleared. Poor ambulance sitting essentially a parking lot and the sirens are going. I'm praying for the person needing emergency care. I've lived here for 15 years. This go-around, and this has never happened. The plows have always worked around the clock to get the city to working. I wonder what has happened. Also point this out, the trash now piling up. There was a big article about that in the Mirror. The NYC Sanitation Department has said pickup will be limited because of the conditions outdoors. You can see it piling up kind of all over the place. But that's just when it comes to the storms. The mayor has also promised free busing, right? Big part of his campaign, but now there are complaints. Fare evaders are meeting big losses for the city of New York. When combined with subway fare evaders, it cost the city approximately $900 million last year. And now it looks like the MTA, Metro Transit Authority, is going to make people pay. By the end of the year, it plans to hire people to check fares of bus passengers once they're on board to ensure fare evasion doesn't happen. Okay, got to make sure you're not riding for free. Let's look at some of the crime stats released just today as well. Going to give them this citywide, according to the City of New York. Overall major crime was down about 6.7%. You can see the numbers there. Shooting incidents declined in January by 20%. Murders down 60%. But there is one category that is up majorly. The number of bias incidents investigated by the NYPD's Hate Crimes Task Force increased by more than 152%. Specifically, anti-Jewish hate crimes, they have increased by a whopping 182%. Which accounted for more than half of all the hate crime incidents in January. Okay, first month in the books.